Silbón, the Killer Whistler, also known simply as the Whistler, is a dead kid with a cursed soul. He's tall, some say is close to 20 feet tall. He's also skinny, wears a straw hat, and allegedly walks the treetops of the forest. It is said that he carries a bag full of his victims' bones, looking for more to add to his collection. El Silbón is a Latin American legend born out of Venezuelan folklore and Colombian mythology. But of course, there are those who say the story is true. To this day, there are those who claim to witness the creature, but is it true or just another urban legend? At the end of this podcast, you will have your answer. But first, let's start with the legend. Over a decade ago, there was a small family, a mother, father, and teenage son. The son was spoiled rotten. He had a bad case of only child syndrome, perhaps to an extreme. One night for supper, the kid kicked up a ruckus, insisting that he had venison for supper, his favorite. So the poor father slung the old hunting rifle over his shoulder, hoping to sate the boy's hunger. Many hours pass, and the father doesn't come home. Furious and very hungry, the boy sets out to find his father. He left carrying a bag over his shoulder, whistling loudly, hoping his dad would hear him and reveal himself. Eventually the boy finds his father, but no deer. The father apologizes to the boy. His hunt had not been fruitful. The apology, however, did nothing to temper the son, who almost as if in a demonic rage attacked his poor father with a knife. He disemboweled the poor man, removed what he considered to be the tasty, meaty bits, and stuck his poor father's bones in his bag. In another sack, he stuck the meat he wished to eat. The boy went home and demanded his mother to cook the meat, saying the father would return sometime later. The poor mother did as she asked, but something about the meat and the situation wasn't sitting well with her. It was a tad darker than shady. So she badgered her son until he admitted the terrible truth. The mother, not knowing what else to do, went to the grandfather and told him the whole horror story. The grandfather came to the house, and without saying a word, he aggressively dragged the boy outside and tied him to a tree. Then he whipped the boy's back over and over until the flesh cut into ribbons and was falling off in pieces. Whimpered and broken, it was safe to untie him, which the grandfather did, then proceeded to hold him down while he dumped alcohol, lemon juice, and hot chilies over the wounds. As the boy screamed in agony, the grandfather stuck the bag full of his father's remains to his back and cursed him. He cursed him to forever carry his sins on his back, to forever be forced to walk the plains. As a final assault to set things into motion, the grandfather loosed 2 rabid dogs onto the boy, who proceeded to rip him into pieces, finally killing him. And that's how the supernatural creature known as El Silbón came to be. Of course, many would chalk this up to be just another horror story, a myth. But there have been several paranormal encounters with this cryptid. Over the years, many who have walked the plains have claimed to hear the whistling, to be El Silbón. He allegedly combs the plains looking for poor folks to feed to his bag. Should he find you, it is said that he will add your bones to his collection that he carries on his back. Should you venture into these plains, beware his chilling whistle. It is said that if the whistling sounds close, then he is far away. But if the whistling sounds far away, he is only steps behind you. It is also said that sometimes only one in a group will hear his whistle, Unfortunately for that poor soul, they will be dead before morning. You can ward him off, however, if the legends are true. He is terrified of dogs and the sounds of a snapping whip. It reminds him of his own tragic end, you see. Something to consider if you plan to walk the area. Is it true? Is there really a terrifying creature stalking the plains of Venezuela? I guess no one really can say for certain. But where there's smoke, there's fire. With people claiming to hear his deathly whistle, I like to think there's at least a seed of truth to the story. If you like this story and would like to hear more, please like and subscribe. Thank you.